So again, when we started, we always have to keep in mind that when we are solving these reading questions, so it's not a lesson, Gurvinder. It is just a normal practice session. The normal lesson will be on Monday on these topics. Okay. So whenever we do these reading questions, the first thing we should be trying to do is read the first line a little bit. So you get an idea about the context of the paragraph. Context means topic, basically. Which subject are we talking about? Are we in geography? Are we in chemistry? Are we in bio? So let's see. A common way for marketers to think about consumer behavior today is as a set of activities. So we are in the market like economics, okay? So then once you are done with that, you are interested in this, okay? The problem solving process is dash when consumer identifies some unmet need. So just read the blank area. Now have a look at this is dash when. Is dash. Is a helping verb. So with the helping verb, we put third form of verb. We can put ing. So some grammar rules you can always write. Okay. Or we can put adjective. Okay. So let's see what they want to say. So of course, the grammar is cancelled. All of them are third form of verb. Fair enough. So now we have to see the problem solving process is dash when a consumer identifies unmet need. Okay. You tell me a consumer is there. He had a need and it is unmet. Unmet means, you know that needs are always met, like fulfill, met. So we say your needs are met. Met means they are fulfilled. Like what you wanted, you got that. So it's called your needs are met. But now as a consumer, your needs are unmet. So what happened? Consumer is unhappy. So consumer is going to say something problematic, right? So that means now we need to solve the problem because there is a problem. So it is called trigger. Okay. Trigger means start. Spark undi hai na, Jimmy, like how does a fire start? From a small spark. So that small thing is called trigger. So trigger is also on the gun. So why do we say trigger? Because it turns on the shock. Okay. So triggered. So you can learn the vocabulary. Trigger, it means to start. The second vocabulary, that needs are always met. It is a collocation. So you have to write what I asked you to write. Okay. So are we good? Let's move further. Then, for instance, a family dash of all the milk in the house or a birthday party is coming up and a gift is needed. Okay, okay. A family dash all of the milk in the house. So what happens? The milk is finished. That should be a problem, right? So normally we say ran out of. I ran out of milk. Let's see if they've given that option. Okay, simple. Consumes. That was much easier. So consumes. That means they drank all the milk. Each buying dash presents a problem the buyer must solve. Each buying dash. We are buying something. Let's see. Each buying. Okay. So what are these? Family needs milk. Birthday party needs gift. Soccer team needs season panic. What are all these scenarios? Oh, sorry. Scenario. Scenario. Oh, sorry, it was just in my mouth. Scenario means a situation, a story. Okay, every situation is different. That said, every scenario is different. Okay, so we will say scenario. Scenario is word from scene. Scene, it makes it scenario. Okay, Every scenario is different. Matlab, every story is different. Okay. These problems can involve two types of needs, physical or dash. Physical or what are the other cull? Some cull, right? Could be some cull, economical, whatever. Now check the need to be loved, the need to have fun. So let's see, emotional. Love and fun are emotional, no? Yeah. Psychological. Dimag. Not technological, not a biological. You see how we solve the questions? So, yesterday I made a video on the TikTok as well. I said, talk to yourself when you are solving these questions. Okay. Try to understand the area of question. Area of question means this area. Okay. So try to understand the area of question. These questions are not very hard. There are some questions which might be hard, but not that all of them are hard. They are only hard when you mark guess. Okay. Don't do. Okay. So let's try the next question. So first of all, we need to find out the story. The CRM system is effective at surface marketing problem. You know what is CRM? I think it's consumer something management, consumer resource management, something like that. So basically all those where, you put the data, it's kind of a data system, software. Okay. And it can provide, now we are here, CRM systems are designed to dash data across the customer life cycle. So dash data across customer life cycle. To capture data, to feature data, to rapture data, to venture data. Which word do you think so? Which word you know?
Capture.
Is the answer.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Go easy and go simple. Don't think why venture, why not this. Capture, say capture. We say capture data, like collect data. Okay. Each conversation and interaction that moves a dash customer toward purchasing decision. That moves a dash customer. Which customer? Type of customer. Let's see. Prospective, respective, convective, reflective. Okay. Do you know the meaning of the word prospective? No. This means expected. It can be like, prospective means, like, for example, there is a new student who calls me. Ma'am, I want to do PT, like Gurvinder, like Supreet, everybody. First, you are all prospective students. Once you inquire, I know, okay, maybe this can be my student. And then you take a demo class and then you're like, yes, she's a good teacher. I will join her. Okay. That's how you say. Okay. Now you've decided and you pay me. Now you are enrolled student. So your status changed from prospective. That means can be student to a student. So you understand what is prospective? So it is a market term. Okay. It's economical term. So we will say prospective customer. So it was vocabulary, it was not grammar. So if you know vocab, you could have answered, but now you know, right? In future, you get this question, you know what's prospect. Use this term as much as you can. We all are in jobs, except medical field. Every other job you do, you have prospective customers. Like somebody comes to your food shop. Before buying the food, he is your prospective customer. The moment he steps in, he is your customer. Okay. Sometimes people, they change their mood and go. So that means the customer is no longer your customer. That customer is not a customer, it's a prospective customer. Could be. Okay. Okay. Then CRM systems also capture sales and spending data, and they enable analysts to dash future spending patterns. What do we do with future? What do you do with future? Very basic. You predict. Yeah. You can't do anything except that. So there is a word which means predict. What's that? It's definitely not reject and deject, right? Descend also means go down. So now look at this. There is one elimination method. It is called odd one out. And for example, if I say cake, milk, bed, candy, what feels odd?
Bed.
Right? So in this case as well, these three words were negative. Reject, deject, descend, they're all negative. Project means think of future. Okay. Project basically means, what are the projects? Like, oh, I got this project, I got that project. Let's talk about that project. Business project. What is project? Something you are working in future. Okay. Something which will bring a product in future. It's called project. So project basically means to plan future. Okay. So you can write that meaning if you want. Project doesn't only means the item you are working on. It's basically a process. Okay. So this is called odd one out. समझ आया? Okay. Systems may also incorporate data. What do you mean by incorporate? To include, to put in. Okay. Data about customer satisfaction and support with accompanying dash into collocation. When you see any word like preposition after the blank, your answer is definitely collocation. Okay, so we will not think a lot. We will straight away go into options, and we know insights into is a collocation. It took me only 1 second to finalize my answer. So if you learn some 30, 40 collocations, it should still help you. Okay, insights into. And this is the most common collocation, one of the most common. So learn it now, put it on your notebook if you are first time listener in the class, so you need to know. Okay. Then CRM systems can recommend an dash approach and provide research tools for complete analysis. Like what kind of approach? So your answer is here. So you read the question area. Sometimes your answer is in the question area. Easy? So it's called being alert. If you are alert, you are active. It's also in its literature term, it's called presence of mind. If I talk in very common way, like standard way, I'll say being alert. But otherwise, it's called presence of mind. That means, are you all there? Are you properly reading? Do you know what is the topic? Are you looking around or you are just randomly marking? So you just read a little further and you got your answer, not even thinking. Okay. So are we clear? There are some systems. Sometimes they will give you answer next to the blank. Sometimes they will put a collocation. Sometimes they will put odd one out. Sometimes they will put vocabulary, simple vocab. Okay. Sometimes they will put a term related to the concept like prospective customer. That's just a market term. They will just put a term concept. So if you can work on, okay, grammar as well. Sorry about like has, have, had, first form of verb. So tenses basically. So if you can work on at least 4 out of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of 6, if you work on 3 of them, you can still hit these questions well. Okay. They are very important questions. We really need to make sure that we work properly on them. We can do one more question. Okay. As a Society for Human Resource Management article, discrimination cost employers millions of dollars every year. Okay, so it's about employee and that. Now you go here. Employee stress and the dash public image that goes along with discrimination lawsuit. If somebody is going through a lawsuit, you know that being in court. Like somebody sued you, you have a case on you, you're in the court. So you have a good image or a bad image? Bad image, right? It's negative. It's a bad thing. So what kind of public image we will be having? Oh, it was like direct answer. Okay. Then it says specifically, it's a executive. Sorry. You know what's the meaning of the word executive now, as I by mistake picked it up? There are these two terms. One is called legislative, other is called executive. See, maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but trust me, we all studied it. You remember political science subject, civics in our Indian systems? I think most of us are Indian here. Not, I think Susie is also Indian. So, yeah, Susie?
Yes, pure.
Pure Indian. Okay.
Yes.
It's on her heart now. Okay. So, we all studied civics. So, this is the first lesson of civics. Legislative and exec. What is legislative? Parliament. Legislate means to make laws, to finalize them, to discuss on them. Parliament. Okay. Now the law is finalized. Who will apply? Executive. Executive means to execute the law, to implement the law. So basically, it is done by government, but the people like police officers, then government officers like IAS, IPS, these people are executive. They will implement. Okay. So I hope this word is clear because these are also very common terms, especially in your read aloud. This will come and students will say executive. It's executive. The pronunciation is different. Be careful. And legislative, it comes in your reading fill in the blanks a lot. Okay. So if you know it's a lawmaking body, so you can answer. Moving here. Executive orders designed to dash employment discrimination. What do we want to do with discrimination? We don't want it, right? Yeah. So this one or this one? Sure.
Eliminate.
Huh? E or I?
E.
I was just confusing you. It's eliminate, means remove it. Illuminate, this word, because this is a lesson of learning. This means to lighten up. Okay, like I entered the office, it was all dark. To illuminate it, I had to turn on the lights. It's basically to lighten. Or basically, this is the word which is used with the brain. Like brain is also like a dark room. Knowledge illuminates it. Okay. So that's light. Okay. Illegal discrimination is the dash of making employment decisions, such as hiring. Is the dash of making. Is the, I think it's
Practice.
practice. Okay, let's look at the words. Practice, partition. Do you know these means? Don't know? Okay. Trajectory. Trajectory is like a graph. This is called trajectory. Okay. It's a physics term, but it basically means this. Okay, like a parabola. It's in physics. Okay. Do you know what's accomplice? For example, you know. No. Very wrong. Okay, I'm going to give you a very funny example. Me and Sukhpreet, we were walking on the road. In a shop, we saw a very delicious food item. Example for me. We went together, we steal it. I ate it, I stole it, you were with me. You were looking around, and then we ran away. You are accomplice of the crime. You were in the crime with. Maybe you did not do it, but you were with me. Okay? That's called accomplice. Right? It looks like a very cute word, but it is a very negative word. It is legal term. Every word is having its own subject. It's legal. Trajectory is physics. Partition is standard. Practice is everyday word. Okay. So we know we'll go with the simple word. Okay, so don't complex your answers. Keep it simple, they'll be right. Coming further, firing dash on factors unrelated to performance. Firing dash on. Okay, on. I will say based on. Collocation. Let's check. Yeah. Okay, anyways, before answering, I said based on because I know it's a collocation. But the words are all same. Basis. So we say on the basis of. Base. We don't say base. Okay. Basing. This is also no. Okay, we say either basis or based on. Hi, Ravinder. Anybody's
Hello,
got
ma'am.
any question to ask? It seems like somebody turned on the mic. Or maybe you just joined. Okay, could be. Okay, are we good? So, based on. Can we write this collocation, please? Based on. So, there are two collocations of based. One is based on, the other is based in. What is the difference between the two? Based on means when we say on the basis of, like because of this, on these grounds, also on these grounds, they're all same. Okay. Based in means like if somebody says, where do you teach? I'm based in Petrie. Where I teach is Petrie. But in English, we don't say I teach in Petrie. I say I am based in Petrie. Okay. So where is my base? All right. Okay. These are two collocations. Did you put them on the notebook? Make sure you write them because brain is like a petrol. It will just fly away. So, okay. On that note, I wanted to keep these questions, this lesson today is short. We did 4 to 5 questions anyways. Okay. Thank you for watching video.